eat them even this small.
Yeah.
Because they're not bitter.
Wow.
How are you doing over here?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, this might be the best harvest toast we've ever been to.
Definitely the best.
Well, I mean, we share how much.
I've seen other tubers start off looking down. It really annoys me. I wish people wouldn't start their videos that way. Whoa!
You like being on camera? Yes, you're cuties.
We are at our second harvest host, Natural Maximum Alpacas. Wonderful spot for us to stay at here. Beautiful view. The vineyards down there. Mountains. Sorry if I'm spinning around. Some big solar panels. 2 rows.
Got your camera?
Yes, first time using this thing, so.
All right, well, come on. We'll go through the gate where all the flowers and everything else. You see, all this mess over here is Jim. That's all mine is. We've planted over 100 trees since we came here in the 80s. Yeah. And a lot of business and electricity to my greenhouse. It's only temporary, so we don't keep it up. You're going to be going right in there. You having fun? You know, and I did that too one day with my phone, and then I wanted to send it off. They got this.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
You know, like that.
I think your socks are adorable.
Oh, thank you. how to play the fellows in a little dixie. They're so comfortable and they're 100%. I just took this fiber off this year,
Oh, wow.
off that animal. So you can feel this is our wool.
So soft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really soft. And this is one of this is not our best.
Wow.
And so we have all boys and we have them because of their fiber.
Okay.
And also they're gelded because they hold on to their fiber better. And since I'm a nutritionist type person, they get fed only the best. They get no shots. They're in really great shape.
Yeah.
And they're still hanging in there even though they're older.
Awesome.
Well, that's nutrition.
So this is our secret garden. And people come here from the whole area, Yakima, Quad Cities. I've had them from all countries.
Oh, wow.
And they come to see the alpacas.
Yeah.
And also the gardens.
Wow.
So,
Beautiful.
and the flowers are pretty good shape since we got cooler.
Yeah.
So, and we have all these different types of flower beds. We have over there, and everything, there's something always in bloom.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you've got the peonies over there, you've got the wildflowers, the shade garden, the lily garden, the rose garden. And right now in the lily garden, because they're finished, we've planted some zinnias and the mums are now in bloom that we put in. You know, they just come up by themselves every year.
Right.
And then there's still a few roses left.
Wow.
And then, of course, these trees were only this tall when I planted them.
Oh my gosh.
And now look at them.
Wow.
We had one fatal blow on November when that big wind came up. And I don't know if it hit your area or not, but it took one of my great big trees right off. And it landed over there, just missed the cactus garden,
Oh, man.
and landed on this pathway. This pathway is a reflexology pathway, and it's what people walk on because I'm a reflexologist to get their treatment. And it's the largest in the state, and so it may be the largest in the United States, 172 feet long.
Wow.
So they start with beginners for people who have really tender feet, and the rocks get higher and higher and higher. But there's a very specific way to walk it, so most anybody can walk it. But you can't just go, you know, you have to very carefully. So little by little, we've added things. Those trees were about that big around when I planted them. And I would never tell anybody to plant those trees. Oh yeah? Well, the leaves, the balls are horrible. They break and just all over the place. The bark falls off because when the tree grows, the bark falls off. And then it's all over. And this year they said, well, fertilize your trees. And I thought, well, I'll fertilize the lawn because I have trouble with shade wise. And then they really started. And then it bark falls off. Little thing. So it's not the tree of choice. However, it shades us in the summer. It's our southern exposure, keeps the air conditioning bills down and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, the working
And you are enjoying the non-black hills of Prosser. Because over there is black and over there is black. And because we almost always burn. And the only thing they save are the houses. So that whole thing is usually black when the fires. Because when you get a really rainy winter, all that green stuff comes up and then it goes dead because nobody's watered it. Now the thing that most people love is our lily garden in the water. And
the two?
it is full of cerasses.
What are they called?
Cerasses. And they're beautiful. Multicolored. They stay in there all winter long. They're not like koi, only in maybe the coloring.
Right.
But they stay in there all winter long.
Wow.
And then they make babies.
Yeah.
And some of the babies are just starting to come out. And we have one black guy there.
Right.
And children
Beautiful.
just love the throw grain in.
Oh, yeah. And the waterfall, I love waterfalls.
And that we have to keep those filters clean, and we do that on and off and on. And then of course we keep on clean water and then no irrigation. I don't see any of the hyacinths in bloom days that we've had them.
Wow.
And they bloom up a beautiful pink bush flower. So, and then over there is those were flowers. They're now prickly pears.
Yeah.
And we don't eat them. They're full of and you never want to mess with them except when the bullfrog jumped in one day. Oh, you poor thing. And I pulled out all the spines out of him. Then took him for a ride down to Prosser, put him in the river.
Oh, well, there
Don't
you
you
go.
dare come back.
That's right.
Well, they have a tendency to kill the fish. They like to
Oh, yeah.
grab them from below. So that's not my style.
No.
So anyway, this is an amazing little. And every year I have to pull out stuff, get it off, and then stuff comes back. We like to get some opening music here. And then, you know, cattails are edible. And we have one big bed here and then there. So if we run out of food, yum, yum, yum. That was the prickly pear. Yeah, and the prickly pear, right. So we're going to go over here.
Yeah, your willow trees are amazing.
Yeah. This one was a corkscrew and it was growing right there. It was about that tall. I said, okay, you can.
Right.
And they have cut it back. They've got a couple of trees back. And it just misses them down. So we have to come out in the fall, and it's for winter if we can, and the ground is hard enough to cut back. We had that windstorm at the top of every one of these trees on our front deck, 3 feet from our door.
Wow.
So Jimmy took care of those, but it cost me $1,000 on this big tree, which you can see if you stand here. They cut it off so that I told them just leave me the trunk.
Right.
Because I put things on the trunk.
Yeah, make them look nice.
Yeah. And so I put little faces in fairy garden.
People put little bears all over them.
Yeah, you put bears. So these are the boys, and they already know when people are coming that they get to have something. But when you want to feed them, flat hand.
Okay.
Because he's a scooper.
Okay.
And he's a scooper. There's a couple of scoopers. So watch yourself around here.
Hello.
You want to take a really
Hello.
good look at our Alyssa fairy garden. Somebody said to me they didn't know that
They were all
Alyssa will keep going. So each of the homes have now been rented. The Fairy Princess finally rented this one. Each one of them have at least 2 alpacas. This is our herd sire. And there's a little fish pond over there, a duck pond over there. So the children do a lot with this one.
Yeah.
We do scavenger hunts with them. Can you find the alpacas? Well, I'm retired teacher. You can find the alpacas, count the fairies. You know, they all have a great time with it. But somebody had no idea that a listen to them just come up and drop.
Right.
No, water. Right there. So we're gonna go over here. And now you guys are, this is Max right here. Max is our herd boss.
Okay.
First one on the property gets all the goodies and is the most feared by all the rest.
Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is a little distraction here because
Okay.
if you don't distract, these are the only 2 that'll get anything, or these 3.
Okay. So who am I
So
feeding?
go ahead and start with this little, this is our athletic director. Come here, athletic director. That is Mackie. This is Max, and this is Toby. They love to eat out of your hands, but Max is greedy, so use 2 hands at once. Distract somebody. Yeah. Open your hand. Woo, here. Okay.
Yeah.
And next to this is Shadow. You'll see his clothing in there. Snow, do you want some, or are you going to be sit there being pouty? Okay, this is Sunny. Sunny's won lots and lots of awards. Get Mom feeding these guys. They're starving to death.
Yeah,
Each had a whole bowl this morning. Yeah. Okay. Come on, sweetie. Sweetie's our little fur ball over there.
Yeah.
These guys were caught in April. Come here. Come on. Distract. Do two at once and you'll might get some. Okay. Come here, sweetie.
Come here, baby.
Oh, sweetie, don't worry about Noah. Yeah, that's Dakota. He's a little shy. This is Cody in this hand right there, that big white right there.
Here you go.
Come on, Cody.
Here you go.
Come on, you can do it. Shy.
Might smell my dog too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want some, baby?
Yeah.
Some, baby?
Come here,
You
Shadow.
want any? You want some,
Max,
baby?
you're just
Come
being a
here.
little pig. Toby, to you too. Come here, sweetie. Get in on this. Like you need some more food. This is, whoop, he made it. This is, Toby, or Odie, you know things. His name is Othello, and we call him Odie. They all have their barn names.
Yeah. Bless you.
That wasn't a breath, that was a spit. Oh, they're not green spitting at the moment, which is good.
What is green spit?
Green spitting is now.
Oh.
They only fight over food.
So it's kind of similar to a camel.
Yeah, well, they are a camel.
Oh, okay.
This is a camelid. So you start off with a vacuna, which is a little smaller, and then you gradate up to Surreys and Wakaya, and then you have llamas, and then you have the camels. There's two of the types. So that's how that all works. They are camelids.
Awesome.
And what we will do is I will let them out in there when we come back from the garden, and then you can walk with them in that field over there by your vehicle. Okay. So let's go do something over here in the garden and see what we got. And they're all gonna go, I'm just a garden, I didn't do it. They gotta eat fast. That's right. These are our fruit trees, and they were all loaded this year. I said, man, father must be